So as a creator, I'm noticing there's three main things that are not allowing me to create, and what are the things that are allowing me to create. And of course there's many more, but I'm just gonna go over three. The first one is, if I am receiving more than I'm sharing, receiving information, receiving content, receiving anything that feels like there's an imbalance between what I'm receiving and what I'm giving, there's a blockage that I experience within myself, and it shows up as stagnancy because I'm receiving a lot more than I can share. The other is when I am not fully organized within my day, and when I'm missing the moments of that creative expression to come through. And here's why we need banks of the river to allow the river to flow. And it's the same in my life. It's the same in, I imagine, most people's lives. It's structure is important for that flow, that creativity, spirit moving through, to have a space, safe space to land. And then we get to be as messy and as whatever, but if we don't have anything holding us, it's really hard for that creativity to come through. So Christopher often, my partner, Christopher often calls this disciplined spontaneity. Basically, creating an hour out of the day, or 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever, to fully be immersed into the creative process, whatever that may be. Whether it's writing, whether it's poetry, whether it's music, whether it's painting, whether it's whatever. And I find that to be so important because that container of time is the banks of the river for me. And I'm noticing when that's not there, then I'm just taken by the river of life. And I am an inner rebel. I don't subscribe even to my own stories a lot of the time. Like, I challenge my beliefs and my stories, and I inquire and I explore, and I am kind of bending and in some ways breaking patterns within myself, so that I'm not creating from a place of inauthentic expression. Because if I'm creating from an old version of myself, then I'm not really allowing the creative process to take me and to show me what's here right now. And I believe that is the true genius of any creator, is the ability to actually be so present and so open to allow spirit, guidance, our heart to be received, so that we can create something of beauty. And to me, beauty, truth, and love are really the same thing. One cannot exist without the other. They're all feeding on each other. They're all one thing from different perspectives. And I think this life, this precious life that we are given, it's so rare to be born here on earth. It's so rare to, I think it's 1 in 400 trillion chance for our parents to have met, and our grandparents to have met, and our great grandparents, and then for the sperm and the egg to connect, and for there to be life that is birth and to still be here. It's very, very rare. I know we have a lot of beautiful and strange humans existing right now, but it's a rare thing. And so how can we celebrate the fact that we are alive? The fact that I get to breathe in this moment. The fact that my organs, my cells, everything, my senses, everything is working. How can I celebrate that? I think it's, for each person it's different, but I feel part of the celebration, it's honoring our creative process, whatever that may be. We don't have to be like artists in the way most people are taught in school to be an artist, to be a creator, because we're already creating anyway, through our perception, through our way of understanding life, through our way of living. I think my daily life is a representation of my inner creator, creatrix, how I live my daily life. And I believe that a well-lived life is probably the utmost value, importance in my life. Like the ability to live well. And I'm going into a little tangent here. So I'll reel us back in to the third principle of creation for me, and what allows me to create and what doesn't allow me to create, is when I'm too much in my head, too much in the thinking, in the trying to figure something out, in the trying to solve a problem, even if it's not a problem. Instead of actually trusting the moment and surrendering to what is, but for real surrendering to what is. I know we hear these things all the time. Be in the now, be present, surrender, trust in life, let go, all these things. You've probably heard this a million times. Maybe not a million, maybe less, but it doesn't matter. We hear it. Yet how many of us can truly embody that quality of presence? The ability to be content in this moment without needing anything else on the outside to fulfill this moment. To recognize that this moment is enough. This moment is plenty. This moment is one with spirit, with God, with the universe, with creation, with creator. This moment it contains the totality of who I am and what I'm here to share and who I'm here to be. And so when I don't trust in that, when my mind comes in and it doubts, when my mind comes in and it's concerned, worried, it almost creates these circuits, these maybe not circuits, it kind of breaks the flow of creativity, because part of me is not trusting in that. Part of me is separating me and creation. Part of me is separating me and the creative process. So I'm curious if any one of these was a useful reminder for you, and what helps you to tap into your creative process. What is that for you? Thank you for listening. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. It is my intention to share more of my life here with you. Thank you. Bless you. Have a beautiful day.